Hey YouTubers, it's me, Anemic Panda, aka Carrie, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do another video referring to the Mandela effect, and once again I'm going to react to one of my subscribers' videos regarding the Mandela effect, because, you know, she asked and I said yes, and this is kind of cool, and I'm fascinated by the Mandela effect and what our brains can do to us and what we think. Anyways, I'm gonna get straight into it. It looks like this video might be a hard topic, maybe emotional, just a trigger warning that it seems to have to do with 9/11. So just to warn you, I don't want to upset anybody or anything like that. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna react. I haven't seen this video, so I'm not too sure what's it about. I just kind of like skipped a little ahead, and it seemed, yeah, to be about 9/11. So hopefully it's not too sad because I might cry. Well, it is sad, but I hope I don't cry.
But I guess that doesn't matter. Well, let's get into the video, shall we?
What's going on, Betty? The crap is erratic again. Problems are erratic. Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? Betty? The plane just what? It's 737?
What?
Like the World Trade Center. Who are you talking to? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
United 175, New York. We have some problems over here right now. We might have a hijack over here, two of them. Jules, this is Ryan. Listen, on an airplane that's been hijacked. If things don't go well, I'm looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So happy to find same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you, and I'll see you later, Jessica. Bye, babe.
What are those people going to do? All the elevators are blocked out.
Oh my God, so both towers are now.
Okay, now, I got an aircraft 6 miles east of the White House.
Hello?
Crystal City, just north of Crystal City. Just to the north of your town. Yeah, stop all departures.
Such a tragic day. May all those who lost their lives today rest in peace.
Just to the north of your town. Yeah, stop all departures.
Such a tragic day. May all those who lost their lives today rest in peace. Well, we all know what happened on that tragic day. But did you know something else happened on that same day? Apparently, there was a huge hurricane going around that same day, and no one seems to know about it. Or maybe everyone did know about it. They just didn't bother mentioning it since something even bigger happened that day. Of course, I didn't know there was a huge hurricane going around. Because I was just
There was a huge hurricane going around that same day, and no one seems to know about it. Or maybe everyone did know about it. They just didn't bother mentioning it since something even bigger happened that day. Of course, I didn't know there was a huge hurricane going around, because I was just a young child back then. But if there really was a hurricane going around that day, don't you think I would have heard about it at least once after all this time? I feel like I would have heard about it at least once after all these years. But I never did. And no one told me either. And it makes me wonder if it really did happen. But it really did. Hurricane Erin was its name. And it really did go around. You can actually find articles about Hurricane Erin on Google. I even found a YouTube video about this hurricane. And it was uploaded back in 2015. What do you guys think? Do you guys remember there was a huge hurricane going around that day?
I'm just gonna pause the video. I mean, as tragic as 9/11 was that day, and I remember being in high school and I just come in to class, and it was French class, and I just remember my French teacher, like, you know, waving me down, saying, like, come on, you have to come see this. Like, we're not even learning right now. It's just this, something tragic has happened. And yeah, I mean, everybody around the world heard about it. And I mean, just watching it over and over again, and even just watching it now, like, it still seems unreal. Like, not that I'm saying that it didn't happen, because I know it did happen, but just something so tragic like that. And just watching the planes and hearing the people calling their loved ones. I mean, it's just, I can't even imagine what was going through those people's heads. I mean, they probably knew that they weren't going to make it, and that's so sad. Yeah, like SingCloud had mentioned in her video, I don't remember anything about a hurricane going on in a different part of the world on the same day. And that's tragic in itself as well. I mean, shouldn't they have had the coverage as well? Like, I mean, I know so many people were just so locked in to the tragedy of 9/11 because it was like, oh, it's happening in our backyard, it's America. And even me being Canadian, I mean, that was our biggest news. Like, it was just everywhere. It was being covered on like so many channels. Everything was messed up that day. I mean, I don't even remember learning anything that day in school. I just remember watching live TV that day. But yeah, I didn't hear about this hurricane, and just watching the video of the footage, I mean, it's huge. It's ripping houses apart. It's causing destruction just as well. Obviously it looks like it's, you know, somewhere tropical, you know, that's unfortunately not in America. And that's sad. It's sad that it didn't get the coverage that it probably deserved, because we were so focused on what was happening that day in New York. I don't know. Did anybody know about this hurricane / tornado that was going on the same day as 9/11 happened? Because yeah, it seemed like everybody just skipped over it. No one talked about it. It was not mentioned. Yeah, not even like previous days after. I don't remember ever hearing about it. And so it's like, yeah, did it even happen? But obviously it did, because there's footage. Like, I'm watching footage right now about it. So, you know, I think, I'm sorry, but every disaster, every world disaster deserves recognition and coverage and help, and, you know, letting the people know what's happening. It's tragic just all around, and it sucks. And sorry to be kind of a Debbie Downer on this video, but I was kind of really interested to see what SingCloud had made in her video about this one. So it was kind of dark, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I just want to know your guys' opinions. Like, did you hear about this hurricane while 9/11 was going on, or did you just hear about 9/11? Because, I mean, obviously in North America, it was a pretty big deal. So yeah, hopefully you liked this video as well. And thanks to SingCloud for recommending me to react to one of your videos. I'm happy to do so, and I'm so happy that you subscribed to my channel, and I subscribe to your channel, and I can't wait to see what else you put out. And leave a like, you know, subscribe, leave a comment. Please tell me if you remember hearing about this tornado / hurricane. I would like to know. And yeah, thank you. Stay kind, stay gentle, you know, to everybody. Everybody deserves kindness, and yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, and I really hope that it's more kind of upbeat. Yeah, so thank you. Bye.